Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Lindsay. What's up?
What are you wearing?
I want to go to the river, dude, or the beach or something, or a cruise or something. Shit.
Jesse is wearing my waterlogged river hat. Love it so much.
Dude, I just want to look like this forever.
It's amazing. I want you to wear that all summer.
Can I?
Yeah.
All summer long?
All summer. But what are you drinking right now?
I'm drinking some Captain Jacqueline Onassis III with the dark sunglasses. Have you heard? What are you drinking over there, Lindsay?
I got a blackberry White Claw. It's very good. Very crisp. Very crisp.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, hello and welcome to Drunk About Something, where we are raw, uncut, and unedited. We're going to recap our last two episodes for you really quick.
God. That means I have to talk about the thing that I did.
Yeah, so Jesse's going to recap his bonus episode first. Now, if you guys listened and enjoyed that, leave us a comment, because I, re-listening to it, enjoyed it, was broken again. Yeah, that was the rough one.
If you haven't listened to it, if you haven't listened to the one that I did, don't
do
it.
No, 100% do listen to it, because it is great. It is a cult that happened right down the road from us. You said our biggest town is Jacksonville that listens to us, right?
Yeah.
Our biggest city.
Biggest city.
So, I mean, they can go, and I mean, I don't recommend going to check this place out, but you can do it. It's right down the road.
Yeah. I mean, never go there.
Don't.
And never listen to it.
Listen. Stop it. Recap it. Stop being judgmental of yourself.
She's like, I hate you because you hate you. No, okay.
Stop talking about my husband like that.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Lizzie, but I just, I don't know, man. I don't know. So the House of Prayers was what we were talking about, a religious cult in Micanopy, Florida. And a lady came down there and her husband started this whole cult, which was also like it doubled as a boarding school. And Mama Anna,
I'm giving looks to YouTube and TikTok at the same
Mama
time.
Anna did some very horrific things.
Horrific.
And I just, I know that I did my research on it and didn't tell Lindsay about it. And she's like, no, you're going to do this podcast. You're going to do this one. You're going to be the fucking leader for this one, bud. And I was like, dude, I'm not ready.
I love how you do it again.
You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't ready, and I did it anyhow. And I wasn't ready for like 3 weeks, dude. It was wearing on me. It was heavy weight.
He got the work done in a week, which is about, like I start my research usually on the Friday before, and sometimes it takes me all the way to the next Friday to finish my scripts. Sometimes I'm done by Tuesday. It just depends on the subject.
Yeah, I was fully involved. I really was, and I couldn't help it, but I was, so this House of Prayer got started in the 80s, and she had a congregation that came in there, and she was fucking mortally abusing people while it was going on.
Morbidly.
I do recommend checking it out if you're fans of true crime. This is very horrific to me. It was a hard one for me to actually speak into words that I had written on that paper. And
there's a documentary on YouTube that we did watch, because we recorded back last week. And in between, while we were letting things charge, we watched that documentary, and God damn it. Like, that shit was rough. I can't even be mad at him, because I do it to him all the time.
Yeah, the blood of Jesus, just so many times that you pass out, have a seizure.
Like I said, and I'll say it again, I don't think Jesus would approve.
Oh, no. Yeah, she was 2 years old, Lindsay.
I don't think he would co-sign to any of this bullshit.
So I'm thinking victims here. Okay, let me go over victims, because there's one that I didn't even mention in that podcast. I did not mention one.
Going in an Easter egg, got it. And happy post Easter, folks.
Yeah. So Emma Harton, little baby Moses, right? Victim. Katonia Jackson. She was a 3-year-old actually. Victim. Catherine Davison, victim. That was the one at the beach, right? That we talked about.
That was the stepdaughter?
The missing stepdaughter. Talked about her.
Ugh, I got chills. I will be glad when we are completely done with this shit.
And your Easter egg.
It's very heavy.
Is Marcos Cruz. C-R-U-Z. Cruz? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Marcos Cruz, right? Mm-hmm. Easter egg, victim. He was loving on his mom too much while he was in the cult, and they excommunicated him.
I'm reading Jesse's notes, and I'm fucking horrified
right now. In 1984, they excommunicated him because they said he was full of the devil because he was wanting to love on his mom, and it was unnatural. This is a child, Lindsay. Dumped him off in Puerto Rico, never was found again.
Well, you know, OG Mormons were like that in the beginning. Like, you couldn't have any compassion or love for your children.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Like Joseph Smith, like, right?
As we watched in the documentary, I don't know if you caught that Easter egg that I just dumped on you, but literally the mom was like, I'm allowed to have hugs and love on my child. And they were like, no, he's the devil. We need to dump him off in Puerto Rico. Never was found.
Yeah. So I watched that documentary like with full frame of mind, and the trap doors and the hidden little compartments in that house just absolutely gave me all the nausea that I did not want.
Yeah. And there's so much more, but those are missing or deceased humans that were part of this. And I think her husband, dude, Jonah.
Well, we've already come to that conclusion in the episode. Go back and listen to it.
Yeah.
What did you call it?
Jesse has a cult story.
Jesse has a cult story. That's the episode. For those of us just joining on, or those of you, not us, those of you that are just joining on TikTok. So we are a true crime podcast where we have a couple of drinks and we plug bands at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
So today we're recapping the House of Prayer cult in Micanopy, Florida. And we're also going to recap one more episode, but I'm going to let Jesse finish up.
Well, I mean, that's the long and the short that I want to share because, go check it out. It was really hard for me to put that one out. It was really a tough one for me to do this. You're a strong ass woman to do all these 73 other ones that we've done here.
It's rough.
Yeah.
Make sure you check out the one that comes out Friday because I geek the fuck out because it is about a subject that I love very much, but it is a heartbreaking story. But we're here to recap last week's episode. So on Friday, Jesse's episode came out on Thursday. My episode came out on Friday. We are recapping the horrific, unsolved murder of Susan Cox Powell. I guess we have to technically call it a disappearance because there's no body. There's no proof. So Susan Cox Powell grew up in the LDS community. She had really good parents. She had a really amazing dream to open up a cosmetology shop that connected with a little doggy grooming shop. And I think that is an amazing concept.
Yeah, because while you're getting your dog done up over there, you can go get done up over there. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. The dogs come first. I mean, they're just like the children. So anyway, she had that dream, but she also wanted a family, a husband and a family. So at 19 years old, she meets who is described as, let me word this correctly. So he is legendary for his controlling personality.
That guy.
Yeah. So she meets Josh Powell and he's throwing a party for single Mormons. He had already been in a relationship prior to Susan, who fortunately she got the fuck out before things went sour. So Susan and Josh meet and they are married within 6 months. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Now, and I can't even say that because It depends on the circumstance. My parents were married after 3 months, and they've been together for like 40 fucking years. It's crazy. But they were in their early 30s when they married. So you know a lot more about life. When you're 19 years old, don't marry a guy that you've known for 6 months. Don't do it. And vice versa. Don't marry a girl that you've only known for 6 months because you don't know. You don't know.
Yeah, watch for whatever's circumstantially correct and make sure you're protecting yourself while you're going off into that endeavor. Yeah, I would say that much of it.
And honestly, don't marry anybody in your late teens or 20s. Go live life, travel, do the thing, because statistically, you're going to be divorced.
It's a hard time for relationships, really. And I agree. 100%. 25 is a good year. And don't have kids till you're about 30.
30.
Yeah.
30 is a good year to marry and have kids.
Yeah. Finish growing up, right? Yeah.
do your thing. Live your life. So anyway, Susan and Josh, they marry, like I said, after 6 months. And then Josh's true colors shine bright like a diamond.
No, I was going the other way.
Shine bright like
coal. No, I was your true.
They shine dark.
Shining through.
No, I don't even want to tie Phil Collins to that shit. So.
Oh, hey on the lives.
Hey TikTok, and of course, hey YouTube.
Yes.
Y'all are here for us every week. So they meet, they get married, 6 months. She's 19. He's 23. He requires her to have a full fucking spreadsheet of her expenses and everything that she spends. But guess who isn't required to have that? Oh, it's Josh. And she has to ask permission to drive the car. He wants her to knit her own socks, which, hey, dumbass, that's actually more expensive than just going to buy them.
What did I say on that? You said that and I was like, my fingers hurt.
Oh, yeah. We reference Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
I had to think really quick.
I had to do it, dude.
Yes.
I was just picturing her in there like, hook, swoop, stab it in the guts, pull it through. And she's all like doing like the whole
Who
thing.
the fuck wants a knitted ass, hot ass? Well, I guess it is Utah. Maybe they needed.
Oh, yeah.
They were between Utah and Washington, okay?
Yeah. 30 degrees in the morning and 99 by lunchtime.
So, like I said, she's got to have this full spreadsheet of expenses. Josh ain't got to have shit. And guess what? He puts them in a deep cesspool of debt, to the point where after 8 months of marriage, they have to go live with his father. And his father is Steven Powell. He's a huge part of this fucking story. He's disgusting. He's a creep. He's got a camera. Where's a something? Yeah, there you go.
Hey,
Jesse's.
Lindsay.
So,
I love your makeup,
so it's
Lindsay.
not a phone.
Hey, Lindsay. How you doing, Lindsay? Hey, I like your smile, Lindsay. Can I rub your feet?
But you got to make it look like a brick.
Oh.
Use your.
I love your eyelashes today, Lindsay. Can I rub your feet, Lindsay?
No, creep. Which is what Susan should have said.
I love your headphones,
Why are
Lindsay.
we okay, I don't remind if we're restricted for some audiences. TikTok is fickle.
I wasn't done filming you with my
Hold on. Okay.
my Jack Daniels.
So anyway,
my
so
cell phone.
Stephen, let me go into it. So Stephen is he's got a camcorder in his hand at all times. And look, this is the motion that I'm
It's
using.
the big brick with the VHS tape stapled into it. Yeah.
So Stephen is videoing Susan all the time. And most of the time without her even knowing that he's doing it. He's videoing her shaving, and which I don't know how. I mean, I do know how. I watched the documentary. But
They have like a peephole or something he's poking it through. Like, hey.
This family had no fucking boundaries, because guess what? Stephen raised all of his boys, just his boys.
Oh my God.
He introduced them to, I don't want to be restricted here again. But he subjected them to corn.
Yeah.
If you get my drift. From a very...
Not the Jonathan Davis type.
Not the Jonathan Davis corn, because Jonathan Davis is a legend.
Yeah.
And Steve Powell is not.
A little bit harder than Hugh Hef would have done.
Corn.
Yeah.
Hard corn. So anyway, hardcore corn. There we go. At a very young age, let his boys get away with everything. And so Josh had 2 brothers and 2 sisters. And Steven, Josh's family was big into the LDS church as well. Steven pulled away. He got divorced. And
what's that on the line?
Steven.
Oh, Steven.
That's for Roger. Love you, Laura. Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Y'all need to come over and do the Pamela Pumpkin this Halloween with us, man.
I'm Pamela Pumpkin. But, okay, so Steven Powell, he's disgusting. He is convinced that he has this relationship with Susan that's not there. It's all in his head. Josh is like, whatever, bruh. And
how do you let your fucking dad run around going at your wife like this? God, this is so... Oh, it's the cringiest of cringe.
It's so cringe.
It's a whole tree full of, like, cringe sickles. Yeah, that's what it is, dude. It's a holiday season of all the cringe.
It is kind of the holiday season. We're in Easter.
Oh, well, yeah. Peter Crotch and Tail over here with his video camera fucking videoing my wife, and I don't care. Whatever, dude. It's all good.
Steven, he is delusional, and he really feels like that him and Susan have this connection, and he professes his love for Susan, and she tells her husband, we got to get the fuck out of here. She tells Steven, I'm married to your son. This is not going to happen. I don't know what you got going on in your head, but this is not going to happen.
Yeah, and he was even like portraying it like she was trying to lead him on. Yeah. And she's just stuck in this religion.
She's stuck in a religion.
In a household with a bunch of people that are so overly religious that she was just trying to go along with like anything just to let it fucking be cool at the household.
Mm-hmm. Go along to get along.
And there wasn't enough no's, and she didn't have anybody to help back her. And it was really horrific, dude. I mean,
it was terrible.
You got to find a way out. If you're looking and needing to get out, find a way. I mean, fight for your life, because it just.
But she was in it. She was in it to win it because LDS, okay? And I'm not trying to hate on Morbins, but you guys are y'all are pretty hardcore, man. Like, I would have been gone. But Susan, she hung out. So she does bring this to Josh's attention, and they do move away. They go from Washington to West Valley, Utah. They have 2 boys, Charlie and Braden. And instead of being the cosmetologist that she wanted to be, she ends up getting a job with a stockbroker. Excuse me. I don't have my notes. Jesse was prepared and has his notes, but mine's in the bedroom. So I'm going off the dome because I do know this story. Like, I mean,
this was number 2 on when she decided to be a podcaster type story is what this is. So yeah, check it out.
So she gets a job being a stockbroker. She's bringing home the bacon, but she's got to do everything else too, because Josh, I mean, by God, he's too good to lift a finger in the house. She does all the things. She takes care of the home. She's the breadwinner of the household. And Josh also feels that, as the kids get a little older and they go to daycare, that they only need one meal. They only need one meal a day at daycare.
Yeah, he's trying to control the money that he spends on his own children, because he's like, they're just going to poop it out anyhow. Why do I need to feed these kids? Don't they get fed whenever they're at daycare? What do you get, like an apple, a milk drink, and a pack of cookies? What do you get there? I mean, nothing.
Like I do say in the full episode, go back and listen to that. Daycare and school meals are mediocre at best. The exciting part of the day is coming home to fucking mom's spaghetti. You know what I'm saying?
palms are sweaty. Yeah, I do know what you're saying, Lindsay.
We
Yeah.
watched 8 Mile last weekend, and I'm so excited that I've been wanting to watch it for 2 years. And we finally watched it last weekend. I was so happy. Look at my face. I was so happy. But yeah. But honestly, that was what you look forward to. You wanted to come home to mom's cooking. You didn't what you ate during the day wasn't shit. What you ate when you got home, that was the nourishment. That was the excitement. That was the best part of your day.
Yeah. Something wholesome. Yeah.
For most families, I do understand that some kids, what you eat at school is what you eat for the day.
Yeah, unfortunately. And
But
you know,
this
structure and family in these day and age, things shift. You know, people shift in their work schedules, and you know, if you have a healthy house home type situation, it is good to have that meal at least a couple times a week for sure, you know.
But my point is, this family, they could afford a good meal for their kids if it hadn't been for Josh racking up $200,000 worth of debt. Susan's got to account for every expenditure or every expense. Josh, he ain't got to account for shit, and he just buries them.
He's running amok.
Getting all the everything that he can possibly get that made no sense, that did not benefit the family, to the point where Susan's got to call her friends and say, hey, can I borrow some hot dogs to feed my kids because they're crying. They're so hungry. Not acceptable. Not cool whatsoever. So then one day, after, they've been married about 8 years, and Josh, like I said, has gotten legendary controlling status, and
disgusting.
Steven has sexually harassed Susan for years. One day, when Susan and the boys come home from church, her friend Giovanna comes over, and Josh, he's all of a sudden, he's husband of the year. He's making pancakes. He's tucking Susan into a blanket. And he's like, oh, baby, are you okay? You sit here and get comfy. Let me make you some pancakes. And all of a sudden, when Susan eats those pancakes, she don't feel good. This is 5:00 in the afternoon. Susan goes, you know what, Giovanna, I don't feel good. I gotta go lay down. Then Josh tells Giovanna, you got to get the fuck out because I want to take the boys sledding. Even though it's winter in Utah and there's a snowstorm coming, I'm going to take the boys sledding.
On a Sunday.
Yeah. The next day, Susan nor Josh show up for work, and the boys don't show up for daycare. And when people start calling around and asking, everything started from the nanny. So the nanny's like, the boys haven't been dropped off. What the fuck? Susan always brings these boys on time. So she calls Josh's mom. Josh's mom calls the police. The police, by this time, I think it was like 10 a.m. People have gathered around the home. They're knocking. They're trying to get somebody to come to the door. Josh's sister, Jennifer, who is on the good side, we'll put that there. She and Josh's mom, Terica, they give the police permission to break in. When they break into the house, there's 2 box fans. I'm knocking your mic. There's 2 box fans drying out a freshly washed sofa. Okay. But nobody can get a hold of Susan. Her purse, her keys, all the things that she would have with her normally are still at the house. Then Giovanna, the last person to see everybody, she shows up. Oh, by the way, the police are like, okay, this is beyond our pay grade. We're going to call an investigator. They call an investigator. He shows up. Ellis Maxwell. I'm doing good. Off the top of the dome.
You are. I'm letting you roll, dude. I'm like, I don't even need to plug in here. You got it.
So Ellis shows up. Then Giovanna shows up. She's like, hey, I just spoke to Josh on the phone. He says that Susan's at work. I don't know. Do you want to talk to him? So Ellis says, yes, I want to talk to him. What the fuck? She's not at work. She is definitely missing. Where's your wife, bruh? He's like, well, I've got the boys, but let me backtrack 20 minutes to go back to where I was.
Oh, and make a phone call.
To make sure it pings off that tower.
To a phone that's in his pocket.
Yeah.
That he has with him anyhow.
He backtracks 20 minutes to call Susan, whose phone is in his van.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Then he makes another phone call later on that I didn't tell you in the episode.
Easter egg.
The Easter egg. So he makes a phone. He goes to her job that he knows she's not at and says, hey, I'm here. I'm waiting for you. Because he's lame. And
what the fuck?
Literally. Yeah, so all those, you can look up all those phone calls on YouTube. Everything that has to do with this case, the phone calls, the later 911 calls, everything is there. But go and listen to our coverage on it because Jesse knew nothing about it. And hearing his organic reactions is always fun.
Yeah, I'm not bored. I'm just wore out. It's been a long ass week over here, Lindsay. And,
yeah, we're going to wrap this up soon.
Something's kicking over here. I think it's the Jacqueline Daniel Onassis over here. Cheers, everybody. DrinkaboutSomething.site. Come check us out. Every week we have new episodes. And thank you guys for joining in all the stuff. Lindsay's telling recap.
Oh, thank you, Laura. So Laura says, how are you doing this without a script? Girl, I don't know. I'm just like...
We're recapping.
I know this story, though, so through and through that...
The next one that we tell, she won't have a script.
I'm never going to do a script again.
Ever. Ever. We're never reading the words. We already know things.
So Susan is missing. Josh is acting like he don't know anything. He and Steven, creepy father-in-law, he and Josh go off the grid at the same time. Then Michael, Josh's brother, he makes sure that he has his car crushed, but things don't go according to plan. And awesome detective Ellis Maxwell, he gets wind of this and he brings out
the sniffing dogs.
They
ran right to the trunk, but they didn't do any real DNA testing though. Right there, they should have done something a little deeper because it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough.
So whatever they found that day was not enough to make an arrest. But unfortunately, a couple of years go by. And so Susan's parents, Judy and Chuck, they are trying their hardest to keep her name relevant. And also Jennifer, Josh's sister, forgot this part, she gets involved. She tries to get a confession. It doesn't work out, but she tries. She's there. She's on the right side. She's on Susan's side. She's our girl.
Everybody in the family knows something isn't fucking right. She didn't just go missing for no fucking reason.
Exactly.
And they're all trying to get it all uncovered. I mean, they're doing like the honking waves and all that stuff.
Yeah, so that was my next
vigils, and they're doing the community things, and they're putting out all this stuff for awareness for somebody to come forward. And then during the honking wave, Lindsay.
So they're trying the whole time. They know Steve and Josh know something, and they're trying to agitate them or rattle the cage or whatever you want to call it. Steve finally takes the bait when Chuck does a honking wave where they're holding up pictures of Susan. Honk if you miss Susan, okay? Honk, wave if you miss Susan. This is 2 years later.
Right.
Josh has had their children at Steve's house, creepy Steve's house, the whole time. So anyway, Steve takes the bait. He gets out of the car. This is all televised, by the way. And Steve reveals that Susan's journals are in Josh's possession. This gives police everything they need to get a search of Steven's house. They find, you got to go to listen to the full episode to get all the details, but they find a lot of nasty shit that Steve has kept of Susan's
and of other children and of other people,
of other neighborhood women, neighborhood
disgusting
children,
things.
And then they also find anime corn on Josh's computer.
Yeah, but remember, he was wiping his computer before all that.
He was just backing it up.
Oh, he was wiping that son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
That's why he was backing it up. He was cleaning it out because he had so much more dirt on that computer. I guarantee it, Lindsay.
Right.
So, like father, like son.
This gets the kids taken from Josh. So Chuck and Judy have the kids now. And for some reasons that I will never, ever, ever, ever understand. Like I said, this case haunts me and bothers me at least once a week. So Josh is first granted supervised visits in a government facility. Then he is granted them in the home.
Yeah, it should have stopped at the government facility. Should have stopped there, bro. You're not allowed to bring the kids back home and give them any more influence other than full public supervision.
Right, because these kids, Chuck and Judy haven't seen them in 2 years at this point, and they are absolutely wild and have no structure whatsoever because Josh and Steven did not care. So, little burp, raw, uncut, unedited, sorry. So,
can I fart and say that? I was just don't
do it.
A little love.
It was just a little.
No, I love that. Like it's your safety net, Lindsay. It's your raw, uncut, and unedited safety net right here.
We're getting to the dark part.
Yeah.
So, home visits are approved. A social worker brings the children to a home visit with Josh.
Is where I got pissed all the way off.
The 911 call. Okay, so the social worker, Elizabeth, she brings the kids to the house.
Yeah, they get out of the car and they're walking up to go see their dad.
They run to go see Papa.
And then she's gathering all her paperwork and trying to come on in the house. He slams the door at her face, locks her out. So she's like, what do I do? Let me call the cops.
She smells gas.
Yeah.
Gasoline in the home when he shuts the door.
Yeah.
So she goes to her car, gets her cell phone, calls 911. The 911 caller, that 911 call will piss you off. I can't even. Tell me your thoughts, because I've heard it so much that I don't even want to think about it.
It made me want to slap something. I don't know what, but I just was very viscerally appalled. I mean, she's trying to talk to this dude, and he's all like, "Oh yeah, oh so where are you at? Oh, you're supposed to be supervising. Who are you supervising? Oh, you're supervising yourself. How do you supervise yourself?" I'm
angry right now.
This is a dispatcher for 911. She's like, I'm a contracted social worker to come and supervise kids or whatever.
And she's like almost 70 years old.
And she's all distraught, so she's like fumbling with the address a little bit. But she's telling it to him in time enough to where he should have been like, yes, ma'am, we're going to get somebody right there right now, because she has told the whole story within 5 seconds. But he drags.
It's a 10-minute call, to be honest. It's a whole.
But she told him everything he needed to know to go ahead and hit go. Right,
it was an emergency.
Yeah.
And he treated it as though it was not. And he literally told her.
He drug it out to the point to where all the events took place. It may have stopped something from happening. I'm thinking if they were close enough, it could have stopped.
She asked, are you sending somebody? And he said, the police have to answer life-threatening emergencies first. This was a life-threatening emergency because guess what? Josh did I'm sorry, I have to be a little sensitive with TikTok here. So it was a unalive double. I don't even know the words to say because I keep getting restricted.
He brought the kids in there and he did something with a hatchet.
Nobody made it.
And
nobody made it.
Then the whole house went ablaze. Nobody made it. They perished with.
The kids did not make it Josh planned this out.
Yeah.
He had sent out emails and voice messages to family members prior to that nobody got until after this was over, until after the 911 dispatcher failed this fucking whole situation.
Yeah. Could have been changed if they were close enough. I feel like they probably, because the place went ablaze like within 15 minutes.
So,
Josh, time wise, I don't know, but still, the dude on the phone really pissed me off.
Oh, it's one of the, and I've listened to a lot of 911 calls over the years.
It's the worst one I've ever heard.
And that one is, I'm going to say the worst.
Yeah.
That I can recall right now, period. So Josh and the boys are gone. Susan's still missing. Nobody knows what happened to Susan. Steven gets sentenced to 10 years for his crimes. He's out in 5. And he leaves this world by heart attack. Then before that, though, Michael, Josh's brother, the one that wanted the car crushed, he unalives himself almost a year to the day after Josh did what he did.
Yeah. Holding on to it. Just would not let it be out in public because a lot of people knew some things. That's what I'm thinking. Well, okay. 3 or 4. Still, that's a lot whenever you're trying to gather something. I think there was 3 or 4 people that really knew something.
Right.
Enough.
Now, Steven, after, police had confiscated everything from the home, Steven had written things down in his own journal. What's up with, I ain't kept a diary since I was 10, but these folks, they kept documents of everything. Steven had written in his journal,
crazy, yeah.
Basically saying Josh took Susan out. But we will never, ever know because nobody is with us anymore. Nobody's here.
Somebody knows.
And I really, my heart goes out to Chuck and Judy and Susan's family and even Jennifer, Josh's sister, who tried really hard to do the right thing. I really hope that all of those folks I hope they sleep good at night and have some kind of peace because they don't deserve, that's just got to be really hard. That's got to be really hard to go through, to deal with, to have on your mind every day of your life.
Yeah. And with both recaps, if you're living under a tyrant in a family, in a household, with both cases that we were talked about right here, get out, find a way out, find a safe spot. People will protect you, dude. Especially in these day and ages. It's not like, well, you probably deserved it. That was back then. The then is gone. If you need help, I can go to my next door neighbor and they'll lock me up in there until we, get it figured out. So
no religion is ever worth what Susan went through.
No.
What Terica went through, who was Steven's wife. No religion is worth that.
Or any of them kids at the house of prayer and adults that they did so many horrific things to. So if you're under the tyrant oppression, just run, dude, and find you a spot. Go to a gas station. Go anywhere, dude. Be like, no way am I leaving here right now. I have somebody with me. Everybody has documentation in their hand. The chip is in your hand. And turn the chip on.
Even if you deleted it, they'll find it.
Yeah. No, just get away and let it all be known.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Find safety, find solace. Somebody out there will believe you. And hopefully that guy that answered that 911 call is the guy that, for training purposes, that they use him. Don't be this guy.
Oh, if you find out anything about that dude, do some deep diving and let us know. I'll send you a free t-shirt. I don't care.
We love you, Laura. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you for watching.
Yes. I'll send you a free t-shirt if you find out some garbage on that dude.
On the 911
Yeah,
dispatcher.
the dispatcher.
And like we have
We're not
all
gonna
respect. We have all respect
for 99%, but this dude here,
that guy.
that was the guy. That guy. What the hell? Yeah, find out and send it to us. And send your address, too. I'm going to give you a DAS shirt so you can, support.
Well,
right?
honestly, that's what haunts me the most about this case is that guy. That 911 call.
Yeah, because the impending doom is happening and there is no resolve toward positive on that conversation. You're just like,
it's like everything is bad.
You feel like
nothing
okay,
is good.
you feel like
everything
all
is
this
bad.
is all this is running 100 miles an hour now, and the kids are involved, and now they're in the house, and there's gasoline, and it just goes in slow motion. Especially when you hear that conversation, everything is just a slow drive, drug through the mud that we're sitting there listening to, wishing we could fight our way. It's like a dream, fighting in your dream and you can't win or something. That's what it felt like listening to that. So check it out.
I had a dream about 2 weeks ago where I was trying to talk. And in my dream, things were not. It was like,
yeah. I don't remember a lot of dreams nowadays for some reason, but like those won't when you're just trying to, and people are looking at you like, what the hell are you doing?
And I was trying
so hard. Or they just
hard.
keep walking by and you're just like trying to tell them, you're screaming and they just keep moving and you can't get their attention. Yeah.
I woke up in a hot flash or a night sweat is what they call. Yeah. I'm in my 40s. So yeah, it was a night sweat and I was so stressed out. So I can, and that lady, I doubt that I don't know. I don't know if she would be in her 90s now, I think.
Either way, having to go through that is just too traumatic. I
don't even want to think about it. But hopefully now that I have put the story of Susan Cox Powell out in the world, and it's a popular one.
Yeah.
And you can, like I said, all of the 911 calls, the calls that Josh, his phone calls, trying to make an alibi for himself.
It was garbage. Complete garbage.
Everything was garbage.
And then we even put a clip in there where Susan's like trying to like document a way out. She's like, if anything ever happens, we've documented this. We're going through so much stuff. I mean, check out the podcast.
Yeah. Yes. Check out our full episode. Laura, you look so good. I love you.
And if you ever wake up in the night sweats, you know what happened?
She said the homeless guy looks great too.
Oh, thank you. We need river time. Look how pale I am, dude, over here. I'm like, what I was saying though, like if you ever wake up with the night sweats, you got to go, whoa, 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 oh,
son of a bitch.
Yes. Buy me a drink. Happy Friday, everybody.
Yes.
Happy Wednesday, everybody.
This is Wednesday.
Happy whatever day of the week it is.
On TikTok, it's Friday.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
And on YouTube, it's Wednesday.
Yeah, we're going to get the
both.
hell off of the YouTube stuff because, Lindsay, we got stuff to do, bro.
I know, we do.
Yeah, I'm ready.
But so we're signing off YouTube. We love you so much.
Yes.
We'll see you on Friday. Bye.